Hello, welcome again to another solo night run excursion. Here are the relics, and today we will be using the Duchess, who is, I think, my second favorite character in the game, because of how she plays, how her whole vibe is, and she's a fast and intelligence character, which is, that's what I live for. So that's what I'm about. Today we'll be taking on the Dark Drift Knight, who is a centaur with a spear. All right, what have we got? So none of the special whatevers. We do have a township, so that's nice. You know what? Let's do this after I clear out this little camp. Because I might be able to get a stone sword key. That's what I was trying to say. And as usual, we're going to be relying a bit on status effects, though depending on what we get against this boss will determine how much we are going to be relying on them. Because this character attacks very, very fast, and therefore can proc status effects very, very quickly. Attack up at full HP, that's great. I don't know what these are, I'm just going to pick them up. I'll sort through them later. Ooh, several torches. Okay, where is... No. No. Also no. Okay, so a lot of garbage we're getting there. But we got to level 2, which is what we actually wanted. And conveniently, this is the Fire Monk cathedral. Which is great, because the Fire Monk is very murderable. And we did get a stone sword key. Sir, or madam, I don't know. You stop. Improved charge sorceries, that could be good. I don't care about that. Okay. Sure. Do that just to get some good damage. We're going to cast a spell by mistake. Because I have a weapon in my offhand. That's what I meant to do. There we go. That's better. That's how you kill a fire monk. I do want to get a better weapon, but... Fire Naga Kiva with improved item discovery. Sure. This character does have a special moveset for daggers, as you can probably tell. But I will never say no to a Fire Naga Kiva because katanas are busted in this game. Just like they were in Elden Ring. It might actually be wise to not jump down here. Because depending on what the enemy is that spawns, it might be a little out of my damage range at second level. We'll see. We should be good. Heal up. Alright, heal up. Heal up. You know what? I'm not going to remember to use this later anyway, so... Yeah, this is admittedly not my best showing. But good enough. Good enough to get the win. We're just going to go with runes. I will probably be predominantly using light weapons, so stance breaking is not a thing I'm going to prioritize. Yeah, let's take out this madness camp next. I am going to keep the Frost Dagger, at least for a time, because Frostbite's really good. What does this do? Improve charge sorceries? Really? Ooh. A little bit of a slow start. That's okay. Little bit of a slow start, as there often is, but things will start cascading very effectively shortly. And I'll want to check the shop as well. And that's just fully not what I meant to do. But that's okay. I still have a bleed weapon. Improved rot resistance, bloody healus. We'll go bloody healus. We'll actually do it instead of that. Okay. Since we've got some runes, let's take a look at the township. Ideally, that way we don't have to come back here. And yeah, we'll keep using the Nagakiba for now. There is a dragon between me and that township. I don't... what's my damage look like? Yeah, no. We'll just bail on that little fight. I'm gonna get this, successive attacks restore HP. That's actually pretty good. Let's see. Township, what you got for me? Hopefully something good. Well... not really. I'm gonna buy that. In retrospect, I probably should have bought the Wending Grace, because that's an extra one, but, you know. What can you do? I do need to get a lightning weapon. Because I will need a lightning weapon to stagger the boss out of his big spear attack. Are there any? There are no lightning encampments. Nope, just wholly all the way down. You little something something. Alright, so that has permanently reduced my max HP until I pay off Libra. It is expensive. I don't have the runes for it. That's not ideal. So we're going to pop up here. What have we got? We have really disappointing damage is what we've got. And I'm trying to remember how many runes you need to give. Because it's not a small number. Well, I just shouldn't have killed there. No. Is it 10k? Oh, I really need those runes. I want to say it's not... I want to say it's like 40 or something. Can't be 40, right? Is it 40? Hopefully it's not 40. If it is 40, well... Just gonna... Lightning Nagakiba. With improved sorceries. Alright, well... Let's see what it is real quick. I mean, I could fight him. You can fight this boss. I am only level 5, though. So I can't imagine that would go super well for me. How much do you need? 15k. Okay, that's actually super easy. You can just get some runes up here, break it, and then you get a boon that's like a damage buff based on the amount of runes you have. So, okay. That is gonna slow me down, which I'm not appreciating from you. And I fell. You want to fall? No? No. Oh, hey. Okay. That is enough to break the curse, which I'm going to do immediately. I also don't want you there. Okay, curse broken. That gets me my HP back. And gives me a little buff, so I deal more damage based on how many runes I have, which hopefully should be a lot. We're gonna kind of have to see. How many that actually is. Okay. No. No. Okay. That's not a good sign. At all. Like, even a little bit. Okay. The good news is... because of the relic I'm using... I get... I get little invisibility windows whenever I inflict frostbite, which is a lot. And while this is not going as well as I'd hoped, I am still getting a decent chunk of runes. What are you? No. No. Sure. So I can get a decent number of runes here. Where is a grace? Because I'd like to level before I have to fight the boss, because I am very underleveled. Get to the grace, get to the grace, get to the grace. Okay. So level 7. That's not... where is... I don't remember where the spirit was. It's... Oh, this was a mistake. I should have healed. Okay. Well, my runes are right there. And I am level 6, which is... not good. It's not terrible, but it's not good. And I think we're just going to be in boss mode, right? Yeah, boss is already here. And that means... nothing good, actually. We're going to be fighting the Knight's cavalry. Which isn't too bad of a fight. Hi. Please allow me to backstab you. So that shouldn't be too bad. I'm not super worried about that. I am gonna take that. It is something I forget whenever I do go play in co-op now, is I forget how, like, durable things are. No, no. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. See, that's one down. Gonna be easy. Do do. Do 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 do. Get over here. Good lord. That's honestly the worst thing about some of these night bosses, is just how much they decide they don't want to fight. Oh. And you're dead. Thank you, Pocket Watch. Oh, I guess normally I talk about what abilities they have. Duchess, as evidenced by the things I've been doing, has a really good dodge. And her ultimate art makes everyone invisible and is... oh, well, that's fine. And it's fairly useful, but not like... It's very situational, because it's basically, hey, do you need a minute? Do you need a minute to time out on this fight? And if so, great. If not, eh. But her regular skill is incredible in that it just redoes a bunch of the damage that the enemy just took, and that's great. Oh, hello. Doop. In fact, I am going to go invisible here. Mostly because I want to get some free frostbiting off. There you go. Thanks, bud. Reduvia. Reduvia's really good, but I do already have a bleed weapon. Actually, I have two. Bloody Heal us to sleep? I'm gonna go with this and hope I get something to impose rot or poison. Poison's a lot more likely, but I'm gonna hope for rot, because rot is obviously better. And I have my lightning weapon. I don't even know what I need. What do I need right now? We'll go... Actually, we won't. I forgot what I had. Come here. Come here, bud. There you go. I should actually probably be using the Healus. Because it's a stronger weapon. Oh, you can put them to sleep? Neat. More runes, please. You know what I should probably do? in retrospect. Is get some smithing stones to upgrade my, basic dagger. Because while Frostbite is good, it is not a particularly strong weapon at this point. Or I could just run around and be indecisive. Well, I can at least buy a smithing because there's a merchant up here. You know what? Let's go over here. Let's do that. And then I will make a decision about whether I want to go into the caves or not. And also I can buy that. And that. And I will be curious to see who's on the roof. Sounds loud. Which... Nope. Nope. Not even worth it. Not doing that. Valiant gargoyles are obnoxious enemies at the best of times. And I'm certainly not going to deal with one with the Duchess. Because they are immune to all status effects. At least I think it's all. Maybe Scarlet Rat can affect them? I don't know. I think it's all. We're going to go with all and pretend it's all. Because I'm not going to fight it. Instead, I'm going to take some time. Okay. Just not doing that. I mean, to be fair, I'm probably not going to use these either, but... what's the fight over here? A tree? That's okay. You can't bleed a tree. But you can fail to dodge it effectively and die like an idiot. Wow. This is a boss that's easy to dodge in the base game when you don't have Bloodborne dodges, and I'm still managing to screw it up. Alright, let's do better this time. What weapon do I use? I think I use you. Okay. I don't think they changed the dodge timings. I think I'm just being stupid. Okay. The good news is my damage is fine. And I always forget how much stance damage Flame Strike does. Okay. I am dual-wielding katanas, which is not where I thought I'd be going with this. Multiple periodic glint blades. I am not using sorceries. I'm gonna try and get over here. I guess I have plenty of time. Now that I'm thinking about it, because the circle hasn't even closed once yet. But I will need to kind of book it. So I can be getting some levels. Oh, what's down here, I wonder? Okay. There we go. That was kind of sloppy, I'll admit, but it went fine. Okay, I guess we'll go stance breaking. It's not really what I care about, but, you know. What can you do when the game gives you 2 trash options and 1 nope, nope, nope. We're not dealing with the Deathrite bird. We're not dealing with a Deathrite bird because they suck to fight. I am gonna need to get runes somewhere. I've gotten pretty unlucky with some of the boss spawns in this. It's not ideal. The good thing is I'm not too concerned about Fulghor. He's actually not that bad of a fight when you're using a character this nimble. And while damage can be a problem, he is very statusable. He's actually faster. Kinda wish I hadn't thrown away that stone sword key, huh? Well, that's fine. Okay, game. You know I was pressing the jump button there. You know I was. We all saw it. We're gonna head up here. There's some lesser bosses. I'd really just like to get to at least level 12 before the night boss, which I should have plenty of time to do. Sir. No. Okay. Oh, hey. This isn't actually ideal. That was not supposed to be Rotten Breath. That was supposed to be freezing. There we go. Sure, none of these are good. It's mostly just for the runes. I'm actually going to wait so I can still get the damage bonus against the hippo. And I'm going to kill these guys because sometimes they decide they would also like to be involved in the fight. And I don't want them to be. So I will say the first time that happened, it was a mistake. The second time it was intentional, because that was actually quite good. Like, didn't mean to do that, but since I've done it anyway, I might as well take advantage of it. Because that rot is, just like the base game, rot is very strong. Okay, what is my plan for the rest of the day? Is it just kill random enemies for runes? It might just be kill random enemies for runes. My weapon is already +1. Yeah, I need to get a +2, which I'm simply not going to be able to do. But you know what? Let's deal with whatever the boss is here. The Albinorix, that's right. It's not going to be a ton of runes, but, you know. The alternative is I do nothing, and that's not what you want. And I keep forgetting this thing has sleep on it. I mean, the enemies are mostly dying too fast for that to be a problem. Or for that to be useful, I should say. But, you know. Alright. No. Sure. Sure. Why not? Okay. level 13, which, again, I think I'll just start clearing out these ruins with what time I have. You know, I never come down here. What is even in... random stuff. Storm of red lightning while walking. I don't think... No. I have enough offhand stuff I need to keep track of between the periodic glint blades and the lightning weapon that I'll need for Fulghor. No, just pots. Said I was going to kill things, and then I just killed nothing. Right. Just some runes. Wrap up the day with. Don't take too long and try not to take any damage. Nah, not worth it. Alright, 14,000 runes isn't great, but it's something. Alright, let's see what nonsense boss we are going to get stuck with. I assume it's going to be a Deathrite Bird or a Gargoyle, because I don't even know if you can fight those against this night boss, but just... I would assume that just because of how rude the bosses have been. Or the boss selection has been, I should say. Sir, I'm aware you're just goo, but... Okay. I don't want to... and there is a Nox. Okay. Is this Dragonkin then? Oh, I hate these idiots. No. For like the 90th time. Thank you, Frostbite. We love blinding our enemies. Okay. Yes. Did I buy? I did buy the Wending Grace. I bought one of them. Okay. Oh, you know what? Figure there aren't a ton of options to use Rot Breath in solo play. Might as well. Sir, can you... Thank you. Oh. Well, got a little reckless right there at the end, but it turned out fine. Stamina regen. Alright. Alright. It is time for the boss. And I'm not too worried, but we will see how this goes. Because I'm going to have... darn it, I forgot. I forgot to use my gold pickle Foulfoot again. Every bloody time. And I think... Defense, I don't even really have anything for that. Okay. Why do I have Warming Stones? Well, whatever. Maybe it'll be useful. It probably won't. Okay. So we Frostbite, and then we Bleed, and we need to keep our lightning weapon handy as well. But first we dodge badly. Wow. What an amazing start, me. Okay, I couldn't actually dodge that. I was spamming it. That one I could have dodged, and I just did. I'm sorry, have I forgotten how to play this game in the last 10 seconds? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little break. Okay. Okay. Well, I was hitting you with lightning, so I don't know what that was about. Okay. Oh. Okay, we heal. Okay. And then we move to dodge. Okay. I've apparently forgotten how to dodge that. Let me just... Oh, that was not the attack I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, no. Run in, come on. Okay. That is okay. I have one more revive left. There we go. Okay, so pretend the first half of that fight didn't happen and only focus on how well I did in the second half, where I mostly performed admirably. Because, yeah, I don't... maybe it's just been a while since I've had to dodge this boss effectively in Melee, but... Oh well, it was still a first attempt. Level 14. Could have been better, but the start was pretty slow. But I'm not too worried. I'm feeling pretty good about that. And I guess after this, there are only 2 more left to go. 2 more. We got Raider and Iron Eye we still have not presented. So, yeah. Alright, well, thanks for joining me on this solo Nightreign. Hope everyone has a lovely day.